Previously on Ballz.
Okay, we chat cycling now, and not for the first time over the past couple of weeks. We're joined by Daryl Impey. Daryl, of course, making South Africa extremely proud over at the 100th Tour de France. Daryl, afternoon, welcome back to Ballz and Mix.
Hi, Simon. Thanks for having me.
Did you know that was the Divinals?
No, I actually didn't know who it was at all, but thanks for clearing it up for me.
You're welcome. So when I said Blondie, it sounded believable.
Yeah, you had me convinced.
There we go.
But, it looks like everyone else corrected you, so...
well, there are going to be a couple of requests at nightclubs around Johannesburg, people asking for Blondie. I touch myself, so... Daryl, thanks for your time again this afternoon, and once again, it's just Johnny and myself, so it'll be a small clap, but a clap nonetheless on a fantastic Tour de France.
Yeah, thanks very much. It was quite a everything was in fast forward mode during the tour, but now finally get home and relax and to see all the messages and kind of catch up on things. It's been a whirlwind tour, and it's been great, and finally to be home now and just relax is also a nice thing as well. But we had a dream tour, and I had a dream tour myself, and to be the first South African to wear the yellow was that's a special moment. Looking back at the photos now, I wish I could get those moments back and just pause it.
Yeah, well, that was my first question actually. Has the excitement of it all finally died down, and have you had a chance to reflect on everything?
Yeah, no. My family's here, and they kind of updating on how crazy things were back home. So it's really nice to hear that. And when you're in the moment, you kind of just you're thinking of the race and things that are coming up. But now looking back at it and realizing that, I might not ever get that opportunity to do that again. It's quite. You can come on a little bit of a downer from there, but still got the jersey at home and things like that. So really, it was a great moment. And,
and what are you going to do with the jersey? Are you going to have it framed, stick it in the bar, or what are your plans for it?
The race numbers and everything on it, so we'll probably frame it just as it is. I haven't watched it since then, so I thought it'd be quite cool just to put it up with the race numbers and keep it as a nice bit of memorabilia.
Well, I can tell you one thing: if you ever need to sell that piece of memorabilia, you'll never ever have to work again. That's for sure, Daryl.
Why would you want to sell it, Johnny?
No, but if you ever needed to one day, you never know. Some people have those kind of things keep for their pensions.
Sorry, Daryl. The first thing Johnny thinks about is the monetary value of your jersey.
Yeah, I know. Money can't buy everything, eh?
That's true, but.
So you said you're at home. Where is home for you?
We're in Spain now at the moment. We're in Girona. So during the season we spend probably about 10 months of the year here in Spain. It's quite we're quite far away from South Africa. But hopefully in October I'll be back in South Africa and hopefully come and see everyone back home and the rest of the family and friends and things like that, and catch up on things. But we still got some racing coming up. I'm already racing on Saturday in Saint Sebastian in northern Spain. So. Not too much time to rest at the moment.
Yeah, well, Johnny's Sport yesterday was saying that Chris Froome was racing
criteriums
yesterday.
Holland.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, some guys, Chris he's been given a huge opportunity to do those criteriums where a lot of people and a lot of fans come out to watch those criteriums, and there's really a great, there's a great. How can I say it? It's something special to be awarded. That's the opportunity to go to those crits, and they're really well worth it. And I think Chris is he's just kind of soaking up the yellow jersey now and enjoying his moment. That he's going to have people hanging over him for the next couple of months or years. But I think he deserves it, and he's just shown what a great champion he is. But even Chris, he doesn't seem to want to relax too much. I'm quite surprised. I thought he would have actually had a little bit of off time, but obviously he's still quite keen to race.
Yeah, I want to ask you about Chris Froome in just a second, but when you took that yellow jersey, he said that you'd set the benchmark for African cycling, and given what Chris has achieved, that's quite a compliment.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, we, being the first South African, the first African to actually have the yellow jersey was definitely did change things, I think, for South African cycling in general. A lot of people back home started to take cycling a lot more serious. We had Robbie Hunt who had already put South Africa on the map, and he had changed a lot of things for us. We had Ballz and things like that getting bigger and bigger, and then obviously when that stopped, things got a little bit pear-shaped after that. But it's great now that both of us have done pretty particularly well this year, and coming from Chris, it's a great compliment, and I think what he's done is something special. We've kind of started our careers together. We came actually up the same way, so through the same team basically where we started in Europe, and it's great to see him succeed the way he has, and I wish him all the best.
Yeah, I mean, you two go back to Barlow World days, and I want to know, when you raced with him there, did you ever think that he would achieve something like this?
No, like back then it was still early days, but Chris has always had it in his mind that he wants to be a Grand Tour contender. And to be honest, at that time when you told me that, I was like, oh, man, you're kidding yourself. To be a Grand Tour contender, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of perseverance and sacrifice. But he's always kept saying since that day. So to see that he's finally realised his dream, and he's actually, the amount of work I've seen him put into this to win the Tour de France, he definitely deserves it. I don't think there's anyone that's done as many days away from home as what he's done this year. Whether he's in between races, he's sitting on top of a mountain doing altitude training. He hasn't really been home this year, so he's sacrificed a lot, and he's now he's reaping all the benefits from it. So but like you said, we started our careers together, and even back then, no one would have said he would have been a Tour de France winner. But his progression over the last 2 years, he's definitely shown that he could have won probably all three of the ones where he came second, all two of the other ones where he came second. So I think at this point he would have had 2 Tour de France victories if it wasn't for Wiggins last year.
Yes, Johnny?
Daryl, are you getting a lot of people queuing up now, wanting to sponsor you? I would imagine so.
There's been quite a bit of interest. I haven't had too much time to reflect on it. We've only had 2 days off after the race, but there are a few exciting opportunities or maybe coming up. So looking forward to that, and obviously just representing South Africa in the best way I can, and the team. So, but things have changed quite a bit, and it's been great to see the impact that the yellow jerseys had on South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, and what does your immediate future hold, Daryl?
Well, I'm still with Orica Green, and I'm still under contract for them for next year. So we're still in discussions now and things like that. About possibilities of extending. But we've had a great time together, and I probably see myself staying in the team for a longer time. But we've had there's been quite a few opportunities, but like I said, I'm still under contract this year. But we'll see. I haven't gone through everything. Haven't had too much time to sit down and think about the future yet. Right now, it's just about focusing on finishing the season off in a good way as well. Yeah.
Well, listen. From our side, just congratulations once again, and sit back there in Spain and relax and enjoy your achievement and take stock of what you've done. Because South Africa, obviously Africa had a fantastic Tour de France, but we're very proud of you, man.
Thanks very much, and thanks guys. Thanks for your support back home. It means a lot, and it's been great to have all the South Africans just cheering me on during the Tour de France. So it made it really special. The amount of flags that I started seeing that were coming up near the end, it was amazing.
And Daryl, I just want to thank you, because 10 minutes after you've got off your bicycle when we phoned you, you took our phone call. I tell you, that was very honourable of you. Thank you very much.
No, that's a pleasure.
Yeah, and then I'm really embarrassed to say that I asked you about your chafe, and you thought I was asking me about the chase.
The chase?
Yeah, I said, how's your chafe? And you said, no, the chase was good, it was tough, and I thought, whoa, must be a hectic chafe.
There's lots of chase going on there.
Pretty obvious.
I'm sorry, I'll never ask that question again to a cyclist, never.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Daryl.
Thanks, Daryl. Go well.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers,
there
bye.
you go.
Bye.
Cheers, bye.
What a nice guy.
There we go. Daryl Impey from his home in Spain. I think he finished 74th overall.
Well, you know that he finished on that last stretch. I think he was in 11th there.
Yes.
11th. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, so, and obviously doing, the first African and South African to wear the yellow jersey. So just catching up.
This is Ballz Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate, and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Ballz.co.za